A collection of stories written and illustrated by Noor Kose, Yusuf Kose, Huda Kose, Merve Kekik, Hannah Hubert, Riham Al-Muraisi, Layla Al-Muraisi, Amir Kandemir. Dear reader, the stories that you will read in this book are written by 3rd to 5th grade kids who attended the weekly writing classes at the Zakat Foundation Delaware Center. In the first week of the 8-week program, the students were given colophones or descriptions of stories. These descriptions were similar to those you would find at the back of a book. The students divided up into 3 groups and worked together to write stories for these descriptions. Throughout the program, the students took the roles of their characters and wrote letters to themselves to describe the characters, practiced incorporating dialogue and description in their stories, and drew pictures for their stories. We hope you enjoy reading the stories as much as we enjoyed writing them. Sincerely, Noor Kose. February 28, 2012. The Missing Calculator by Yusuf Kose and Amir Kandemir.
Eat your breakfast.
Said Bilal's mom.
I am.
Said Bilal.
Eat fast or you'll be late for school.
Said Bilal's mom.
I'm done, so assalamu alaikum.
Said Bilal as he left. Bilal was a 10-year-old boy who lived with his 13-year-old brother and his mom. His father died when Bilal was 3 years old.
I love Minecraft.
Said Bilal, who was talking to his best friend Hamza in the bus.
I know.
Said Hamza as they left the bus.
Take your seats and take out your math books.
Said the math teacher.
After you do question number 2, you can go to lunch.
Said the math teacher.
Yay!
A couple of people cheered, except for Bilal and Hamza, who were busy listening to Khalid, the class bully.
Give me your lunch money or I'll break the bond of your friendship.
Said Khalid.
You don't scare us.
Said Bilal.
I warned you.
With that, the fat bully left to eat lunch. When school was done, Khalid sneaked to Hamza's desk and got his calculator and put it in Bilal's desk. The next day, Hamza needed his calculator, but he could not find it.
Teacher, I can't find my calculator.
Said Hamza with his hand on his desk.
Then search the floors.
Said the teacher.
I did.
Said Hamza.
Okay, then I will check everyone's desk.
Said the teacher, who started at Bilal's desk. Bilal got detention for 3 weeks for stealing. Hamza was mad at Bilal for stealing his calculator, and Bilal was mad at Hamza for thinking that he stole. They were no longer friends. One day at school, Hamza overheard Khalid talking to another boy.
I broke the bond of Hamza and Bilal's friendship by making it look like Bilal stole Hamza's calculator.
Said Khalid. Hamza ran to tell the teacher that Bilal didn't steal the calculator. The next time Bilal and Hamza saw each other, they said sorry and they were best friends again.
Samir!
By Hannah Hubert, Huda Kose, and Merve Kekik.
No?
I can't wait until we go to the fair with my best friends Mariam and Khadija.
Said Hafsa. Don't gobble up your food, said Hafsa's mom. Meanwhile, at Mariam's house, Mariam and her family were eating breakfast too. Mariam said,
Hurry up, Mom. We can't be late for the fair.
Mariam's mom said,
The fair won't open till 12 o'clock, so don't be in a rush.
Okay, fine.
said Mariam. Mariam's and Hafsa's families were waiting at Khadija's family's door at 11:50. Khadija shouted from her window.
My fam and I will be out of the house in a minute.
The 3 families took a ride on a bus to the fair,
I can't wait until we arrive at the fair.
said Khadija. When they arrived, Hafsa, Khadija, and Mariam ran to the ticket booth for tickets. The 3 girls looked for rides to go on. Hafsa said,
Let's go go play some games and get prizes. Great idea,
said Khadija. They each won 2 prizes. Later, Hafsa said,
Let's go find one more ride because each of us only have 1 ticket left.
Khadija said,
Look, that's our favorite ride, the Scary Twister. Let's go,
said Khadija. But when they went to go on the ride, the owner said,
This ride is broken. Come back next year.
Next year!
The girls yelled.
We can't wait that long. We wanted to go on the ride so badly.
Suddenly, one person in the fair tripped over a wire, and the wire was connected to all the other rides. A lot of people got hurt, and there was a big mess everywhere. Soon, almost everyone left the fair, except Mariam, Khadija, Hafsa, and their families. As their parents were talking, the girls noticed a baby crying under a brick that was about to fall. Maryam ran quickly and got the baby. But the brick caught on her dress, and Khadija and Hafsa ran to take the brick away. The baby's mom soon came running to them. She was looking for her baby and couldn't find her anywhere. She thanked Maryam, Khadija, and Hafsa for saving her baby. Soon, when everyone was heading home, they realized that the bus stop was closed. Maryam's dad said,
I guess we just have to stay at the fair.
He went to tell the fair organizer that they couldn't go home, so the man offered to let them stay in a small cabin in the fair. The three families tried to squeeze together in the cabin. They all slept on the floor because there were no beds. At night, a big storm came and there was a flood. The same baby that the girls had saved the day before was sleeping in the cabin next door. The baby's cradle rolled to the door and knocked it open. The baby was inside the cradle, and the cradle rolled into the river. The baby woke up and started to cry, which woke up the three best friends. They looked outside and saw the baby out in the river. Maryam woke her parents and the baby's mom. They all chased the baby. It was so hard for them to run, but soon Maryam's dad jumped into the water and swam to get the baby. Then the mom thanked the three girls for waking them up. After 2 days, the flood was over, and all the families went home. When they went home, Khadija said,
I'm so happy we're home.
Yeah.
Hafsa and Maryam agreed.
Waiting for this day.
By Layla and Riham al-Muraisi,
I'm so excited to go to the fair tomorrow.
said Hafsa.
Me too.
Said her friend Khadija.
We have been saving up money for months to go to the fair.
Hafsa put a sweater in her bag, and Khadija said,
I can't believe we're going to the fair.
while she put her sweater in her bag,
Come on, girls.
said Hafsa's mom. When the girls got in the car, they were talking about what they were going to do at the fair. Hafsa wanted to go on the Ferris wheel first, and Khadija wanted to go on the roller coaster first.
No,
Said Hafsa.
I'm scared of roller coaster.
Fine.
Said Khadija.
Let's both go on the Ferris wheel, then I will go on the roller coaster.
Great idea.
Said Hafsa. As they were driving, Hafsa suddenly said,
There's the fair.
when the car stopped, they pulled the door open and ran out of the car. Khadija put their money on the counter of the ticket booth. A girl with straight and soft hair who was wearing a black and purple shirt and a black skirt said,
Sorry, but we ran out of tickets.
Hafsa said,
I can't believe we packed our stuff for no reason.
when they went back home, they checked on the internet to see if there was going to be another fair. After an hour of searching, they went to ask Hafsa's mom to take them to the Baltimore Fair. But their mom said,
Sorry, girl, I don't drive on the highway, so we can't go to Baltimore.
The girls were sad, and they went to Hafsa's room to see what they could play. After a few minutes, Hafsa's mom came into the room and said that she found a fair nearby that would be open on Saturday. So, on Saturday, they all drove to the fair. When they got to the fair, Hafsa said,
I hope they didn't run out of tickets here too.
Yeah.
said Khadija. When they got their tickets, they were all happy. First, they ran to the Ferris wheel. Then Khadija went in the roller coaster by herself, just like they had planned. Later, they ate their lunch. They went on many more rides that day,
This is the best day ever.
said Khadija as they were leaving to go home.
So maybe we can come back again next year.
Said Hafsa.
I agree.
Meet Said
the
authors and illustrators. Yusuf. 9-year-old Yusuf enjoys writing adventure stories with lots of action in them. Sometimes he writes stories to help him learn his social studies facts. One of his favorite things to do is to draw. He also loves to read. He thinks that reading is very fun, especially when you don't know what is going to happen next. He likes reading scary stories with lights off and no one in the room. Yusuf also has a great imagination, but one thing he has difficulty imagining is a world with no books and no pictures. He thinks that would be too boring. Huda Kose. Huda is 8 years old and wrote the fair with 2 of her best friends. She likes to eat macaroni and cheese, and her favorite subject in school is lunch. She's in 3rd grade and she likes the colors blue and pink. She is homeschooled. Layla. Layla is 11 years old and is in 5th grade. She loves math but does not enjoy reading and writing as much. Her favorite food is hot chicken wings. She has 2 favorite colors, which are blue and purple. Merve Kekik. Merve is 8.5 and will be 9 on March 19th, inshallah. She likes the colors blue, neon green, and red, but she wears pink glasses. Merve has one brother. She was born in 2003, and ever since then, she has always loved to play with her friends. Riham. Riham is in 4th grade and is the middle child of her family. She enjoys writing, and her favorite foods are hot wings and pizza. Among her favorite things are her 5 favorite colors: purple, orange, blue, green, and red. The end.